go live real quick. Also, I just put something on my heart, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. You constantly keep hearing a lot of the immigrants saying, I came here for a better life. I came here for opportunity, right? That's what people keep saying. Like, I came here for opportunity. I came here for a better life. Is anywhere in the scripture does it say like, hey, you can go and exploit someone else's lands if you want a better life? Does it say anywhere that you can go and take someone else's land if you're looking for a better life, and that the Most High would be okay with that? Does it say, hey, go to these people's lands, steal their lands, steal their identity, and as long as you're doing it for a better life for yourself, it's okay? You know, all these people are talking about how they're Christians and they believe in the Bible and things like that, but nowhere in the scriptures, anywhere, are you going to see it being okay for someone to take someone else's lands. And then your excuse is, well, we came here looking for a better life. What happened in your country that it got so ran down? What ran down the lands that you were in before? If you're coming from, you're going to say, oh, a corrupt government. Well, all of those governments that are corrupt stole those lands from us. So it's like, you know, you guys use up a land, you steal the resources, you run it to the ground, you mismanage it, and then you think it's okay just to go to another land and just take over that one. And that's exactly what you're doing here. That's exactly what's been done here. You know, when they got here, you Europeans got here, you found lush, beautiful, untapped lands. You found paradise. When you Spaniards got to Mexico, you found paradise, right? And what did you do with it? Every time you guys get your hands on paradise, you destroy it. And then you make some excuse like, well, let's go to another land because I'm looking for better opportunities because I screwed up this place. Let me go to another land and screw up that place too. So, I mean, you keep hearing that from a lot of people. I came here looking for better opportunities. I came here looking for a better way of life for my family. Okay? The Most High is not going to bless you because these lands have memory. These lands had a relationship with a particular group of people. Everyone has a covenanted land. The Most High did not just leave all the lands open and say it was a free-for-all and just go wherever the hell you want and take whatever you want and abuse the lands. These lands, this is why it's very important. Like, this is why they don't teach you guys history. They don't want you to realize that these lands have memories. They have a covenant. Before 1492, these lands had a relationship with a group, a particular group of people. And the people that these lands were given to were the Israelites. You know, just because your church got rid of the book of Jubilees and didn't have you read it and doesn't read it for themselves, okay, doesn't mean that the covenants and the agreements are not, you know, are not in effect. All of these covenants are still in effect. After the flood, Noah made a covenant with Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And the lands were parted. And all three sons agreed that if you take someone else's lands, if you go and steal someone else's birthrights, your children will have to pay. It is plain and simple. This is why, when Canaan went and took our lands, Canaan went and took our lands, eventually the Most High empowered the Israelites to go and take those lands back. And it was so brutal, the way that we took those lands, that the Most High got upset with Saul because he didn't kill everyone. He was told to kill everyone. Men, women, children. He told us to kill everyone. And Saul was like, no, I'm not going to kill the king. I'm not going to kill, and he got punished for not following through with what the Most High said. Okay? Our power doesn't play. So when he tells us to do something, he's not going to play. He expects whatever it is that he ordains to happen. Okay? So when you guys want to change the game and say, well, it's okay for you to take these lands or come over here and exploit these lands because I want a better way of life. I want better opportunities for my children, for myself. And then you come over here and in the same things that were going on in your country that you came from, you think it's okay to do here. See, in your countries, maybe that's a reason why the Most High didn't let your countries thrive, because your countries, before even America here was established, was racist to the Israelites. Your country hated the Most High's chosen people. So when the Spaniards got here, they brought that same thinking and same mentality, that they hated the Jews over there, and that's why they were getting, they were having so much difficulty over in Europe. Just not a death and destruction because they weren't treating Most High's children right. So they came over here and they found paradise and they did exactly the same thing. You did all these horrible things to the people over here. So all these different places where you guys seem to, you stole resources, you stole them and you sent them back over to Europe, you treated our people wrong, then eventually, because you guys are in charge, eventually that land is not going to be fruitful for you anymore. The land is not going to, take care of you anymore. The land doesn't have a relationship with you. Okay? The only reason the land, was put in this predicament and let you even come over was because we messed up. And we were put down for a time. We were put down for a time. So see, you guys, all these immigrants, all these different groups are like, keep saying, well, I came here for a better life. I came here for opportunity. That doesn't mean that it's okay with the Most High. Just because you want certain things doesn't mean the Most High is in agreement. But then not only did you do that, then you came and you mistreated the lands and you mistreated the people. The Most High told us that you have to treat the lands a certain way. You have to let the lands rest. And you guys were working any way you could in order to keep using the land over and over again, not let it rest, not do what the Most High told you to do on these lands. You see what I'm saying? And of course we got Queen, whatever her name is over here, just kind of running her mouth about certain things. Who cares about corporations? We're talking about who the lands were given to. The Most High gave these lands to us. Whatever corporation, that is a Babylonian setup that the Most High is going to take down. You see what I'm saying? Like, that is the whole thing. You guys are still acting and you're still talking like what you guys think matters. Let me tell you, what you Gentiles think does not matter. It didn't matter in the past, and it doesn't matter now. Just like that guy yesterday was talking about Babylon and how we win at the end, us Christians win at the end. Again, the only way you can think that is the fact that you don't even look at your history. You see what I'm saying? You don't even listen to your history. Your churches are Babylon. They're babbling. They're confusion. Talking about corporations and stuff like that. All of those things are going, there was none of that was here until after 1492. All of that stuff is done. It is a wrap, you know? And these lands are waiting, have been waiting for this day. The land cries out for righteousness as well. The Most High, read Joel 2. The Most High is listening to the land. Just like y'all want to make it sound like the land is not living. You want to make it sound, the other nations want to make it sound like our ancestors don't speak, that they're just quiet. When you read other books, you know, when you do read the Apocalypse of Paul, since you guys love so much, you love Paul so much, the Apocalypse of Paul tells you that when you harm someone, that person, that spirit is waiting for you to die. And then when your spirit ascends into the presence of the Most High, and when you try to lie about what you did, the Most High brings those spirits out as a testimony. So see, everything that you do here, there's going to be a testimony for. You do not get away with it. Those spirits, so if those spirits don't know anything and they're just quiet and just dumb and they don't remember anything, then why would the Most High have those spirits waiting for you so that when you die, they're waiting for you to testify against you? Now think of all the wrong you guys have been doing to our people. Think of all of the things that they know. Even Samuel, right? When he told Saul about how you're going to die tomorrow. Well, if that spirit is dumb and is quiet, how would he know about what's going to happen here the next day, at the next battle, and that Saul was going to die? You see, you other nations, you can't even understand what is happening here. If you can't understand what's happening here, how can you fix your lips to say what's happening in the spirit realm? Just let that sink in. You don't even know who true Israel is. You can't even read the Bible with true context. You cannot break down Deuteronomy 28. You cannot break down Revelation 6 and 8. You can't talk about where the fourth part is. You can't talk about 2 Kings 14 and other books. But you can't break any of those things down. You can't show us proof that the Most High only gave us, 66 books. You can't do any of that. But you can fix your lips to tell us what happens after you die. I mean, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense, what you're talking about. I said, you guys, you can't even deal with a regular man at this point. I am just a regular man, right? I have the spirit of the Most High. I have the spirit of my mother. I have the spirit of my ancestors. I said, but you are going to tell me that none of that stuff is true with no proof whatsoever. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you guys don't read any other books. You tell other people not to read any books. I mean, you know what? You guys are well aware of what's going to happen to you when you pass. That's why especially right now, you guys are living in so much fear. So I was watching a video, it was talking about a lot of the Gentiles and how they're not really happy. And the outward appearance, you know, they make it seem as if they are happy. Hello? You know, they try to make it seem like, you know, they're happy and everything else, but behind closed doors, they're miserable. They're miserable. Show you guys a little view here. You guys can see the ocean right there. Let's be down here on Coast PCH and Newport Beach. Get your multi-million-dollar homes that are waiting for you right there, family. Multi-million-dollar homes right here have been waiting for you. Right here on PCH. Say it. Proclaim it. Claim it, family. Have you ever been down here on PCH? And like, I think it's Superior. Yeah, Superior. PCH. So, watching the Gentiles enjoy their time here for a little while longer on top. So we're here to claim what is ours, what was ours before, right? And what will be ours again. As you can see, right on the other side is the ocean, right there. So again, like I said, these lands were covenanted to a people. They were not given to just anybody to come and say, well, I want a better life, so therefore I'm going to come and take over these lands. You know? Definitely claim it. There's a lot of land down here, you know, a lot of beautiful land. You know, it's like in the 70s out here in the middle of the summer. Got all of our elements right there for us: the water, air, the sun, the earth. So we're expecting big changes, because these lands are ours. You think that the Most High just says, oh, you want a better life? Just go ahead and go over here and take my kids' lands. And then, you know, since you guys want a better life, just come take their lands. Just come and steal the lands from them. Just plant a flag down. Even though, don't worry about the fact that I have a covenant with them. You know, don't worry about the covenant that I have with them. That doesn't mean anything. The covenant doesn't mean anything. You know, you can just come and drop a flag, right? You can come and do all that. And not only that, take their lands from them, hide who I am to them. Make sure you guys do that too. Make sure you tell them that the covenant is done away with, because, you know, I really want my kids eating shrimp, doing ear holidays and everything like that. You know, make sure you guys do all that. Make sure you get them coveting another land that's not theirs. Okay? Make sure you get them, make sure you get my people, you know, thinking that another people are them, and giving all their money and their resources to those people. Yeah, make sure you do all that. And, you know, and at the end of all of that, you know, you all the torturing, the raping, the robbing, the murdering, the defiling of their lands, defiling of their people, defiling the people of my covenant. At the end of all that, I'm going to go ahead and just rapture you up out of here. You did such a great job. I'm going to rapture you up out of here. You see? So this is what they did not want. They did not want us realizing that all of this is ours, and then to ask for this all again. That's all part of being the head again. To be the head means, again, that these are our lands and that the Most High is going to return them to us. Hold on. So these ones, brothers and sisters, I don't have like a connection to these houses. I got a connection to the ones in Corona Del Mar. I love those ones right there. But there's enough for all of us. I'm not greedy. Well, I'm greedy when it comes to Gentiles having our stuff, but I'm damn sure not like that with our people getting what's been rightfully theirs. I don't want the other nations having our lands, enjoying our blessings anymore. And I said it's such a beautiful time to be alive and to have this understanding. 4 duplexes there. It's absolutely beautiful. You go all the way down, PCH right there. I mean, the Most High was already burning a bunch of the lands down PCH in LA. He was already, using fire to cleanse the lands down there. I definitely want some boats as well. I want to be like Aquaman, where I can breathe underwater and go down there and see the beautiful things. I mean, I think they said that they have not even explored more than like they explored maybe less than 10% of the oceans. So there's so much that they haven't even explored. So there's cities down there. Like, I love that Aquaman movie. Love looking at them going down and seeing all the things that are down there. So again, you think, like I said, the Most High, you guys can just say, oh, well, I just want a better life. And then the Most High was cool with you taking all of this and keeping us away from it. Like, you guys make it so it's like impossible for us to purchase anything. Here, look at this house right here. Right, I'm ready to fly without a plane too. Want our ley lines back. So I wanted, hey, a lot of us here can definitely be praying to the Most High for redemption, for restoration. That huge house right there, right next to the ocean. And most of these people were able to buy these homes super cheap when we couldn't get, when we could not get loans, and they just been passing that down from generation to generation. Yep, stole it from us and said we can't afford it, we can't get a loan for it, we can't afford to make the payments on it. Why? Like they paid for it, like they paid a fair price for it. And now it's just making sure that you have like the right point of view when you realize that's how these people got these homes. Stealing, manipulating, the system right here. So we're on Superior Avenue down here in Newport Beach. Beautiful summer day. Like I said, it's about 70 something degrees down here. And the thing was that, Most High was only going to have us put us down for a certain amount of time. And you could have had your hand in part of the blessing by helping to restore Israel, the true Israelites. But even till today, these people are still going with, those are the people over there. They're still continuing with the lie. They'd much rather go down with the lie than actually tell the truth. Well, we can always get multiple places. We don't just have to have one, I love the mountains as well. I love the beach. Want to be able to swim with the orcas, or swim with the whales, swim with the dolphins in their habitats. There's places underground as well. No more working, definitely. Spending time with friends and families, spending time praising the Most High the way He wants us to praise Him. Spending, communing with the Holy Spirit, walking with the lions. So again, the main point was real quick was like, you keep hearing people always saying, like a lot of the immigrants said, I just came here for a better life. At the expense, you guys finish, at the expense of the Israelites. Because the only way that you could have a better life had to be at the expense of someone else. And you had it at the expense of the Most High's chosen people. How do you think that that's going to go for you? How do you think it's going to go when the true power of the universe redeems His people, and now you're seeing that the Most High's people have been raised back up? And like I said, now people are trying to, let's try to get them in with us Native Americans. And they don't want anything to do with you. It's kind of like the girlfriend that you abused, and she kept coming back and she kept coming back, and you thought she would always come back. So you kept on abusing her. Then eventually she gets smart and leaves and doesn't come back. And then you're like, I made a mistake. I want you to come back. I'll do anything for you now. It's too late. It's too late. And now your guys' words are hollow when you say things like, I came here for a better life. Because even at this late date, none of you are saying, I'm sorry for taking away opportunities from you. I'm sorry because you are the Most High's chosen people, and we took opportunities. We took, opportunities from you, from your lands. We disconnected you from them. We've been horrible toward any of that. You're saying none of those things. You aren't, you're not talking about any of those things. And now, like I said, now you guys are in a horrible position, because now you understand that the only people that could change anything for you are the Most High's people, because they are the only ones that have a connection with the Most High. So see, you didn't see the fallen angels trying to misuse Enoch, because they knew better. They knew that Enoch had a relationship with the Most High, and they knew they had to respect him. Because eventually they were, like I said, they asked him to talk to the Most High for them, because the Most High only communicates with certain people. He does not communicate with everyone. That's what your church has been lying to. You think the Most High is communicating with people who came over here at this date, at this late hour, still going to Catholic churches? And when the Most High is the one that's exposing these churches. And when He shows you that they are, have been having sex with little boys, little girls, they've been, raping the nuns and things like that, doing all these horrible things to the Most High's chosen people. And still, you go to their churches, you still patronize these establishments, you still give them your money, even though the Most High has already shown them to be nothing but frauds. You still support them. You still support these people. You still support these churches, even after the Most High has used us to expose them. I mean, think about that. Think about how evil these churches are and the evil things that they do, and you guys still support them. So it's a wrap. It is done. Claim it, family. Claim your places. Talk to the Most High. Thank Him for giving you these lands. Thank Him and our mother as well for providing us with the knowledge and understanding to have that connection again with our Father, with our mother, with our brother. with our angels, with our ancestors. Claim it all, family. Claim it all, family. These are the times that